y'all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kaylee, if you didn't know, and if you did know, welcome back. So today I'm doing a skincare routine because multiple people have asked me to do this. Over the years, people have asked me. Today, someone asked me. People will be asking me. So I said, you know what? I'm going to give the people what they asked for, and I'm going to give you guys a skincare routine. So let's get started. First, my skin type is actually dry. Like, I have very dry skin. And also, before, like whenever I was younger, I had bad, I won't say bad acne, but I'll say I had a good moderate acne because I used to get cystic acne on my chin, like monthly, like, you know, time of the month, like hormonal acne. And I also used to have a lot of like small bumps on my forehead. And the small bumps are actually a lot harder to get rid of than your like bigger acne. I don't know why, but that's what my dermatologist told me. So yes, I did go to a dermatologist, so I can't attribute everything to like my skincare routine because my dermatologist definitely prescribed me things to help with my acne. So that's just a disclaimer. But this is what I do now to help with my skin, my acne, and it still includes my prescription that I got from my dermatologist a while ago. But this is how I keep my skin not so dry and like take care of it and maintain the clearness. So let's go. I'm doing my full skincare routine. Like, I don't do this particular routine every single night, but this is when I want to go like all out and like make sure that my skin is like looking very cute, very fresh, looking chef's kiss, you know? So that's what I'm about to show you guys. So first, I will start with my oil cleanse, and this is Dermalogica Precleanse, and this is actually very expensive. I think this is like $58, $48. I'm not sure, but it works very well. It's an oil cleanser, and this is also really good to use if you have makeup on because you can use this. Oil obviously breaks down dirt and it will break down your makeup very easily. So I'm going to start with this, and then I'm just gonna put a little bit. This bottle kind of squirts out kind of fast. So I have to put my hand. So I'm gonna put 2 pumps. I put 2 pumps. And we're gonna oil cleanse for however long. I like to oil cleanse because it's very soothing. So I'm gonna oil cleanse for probably a good 5 minutes. Okay, so I oil cleansed, but it wasn't really for 5 minutes. It was for about 4 minutes because my arms kind of got tired and I was kind of tired of rubbing my face. But it's actually very relaxing to oil cleanse, and I suggest it to everybody. I love it. It's good, and it really makes your skin very supple. So now I'm gonna wash this off, and then we'll move on to the next step. So I just washed off my oil cleanse, and now I'm going to regularly cleanse with the Cerave moisturizing or hydrating cleanser bar. I think that's what it's called. Obviously it's not in the package anymore, but yeah, that's what I use, and I just have it on my little soap bar over here. So that's what we're going to do next. So I wet it in my hands, foam it up. And just wash. 60 seconds, wash your face. I learned that from LA Beautyologist. A lot of these tips and tricks that I learned have been from her and Sean Garrett's Skin on Twitter. So I'll link their handles, or I'll put their handles in the description box as well. Okay, so I finished washing my face, and then I towel dried my face, pat it dry. Now the next thing that I'm going to use is this The Ordinary AHA and BHA serum. This is really good for like evening your skin tone. It's a peeling solution, so do not use this every day. I honestly only use this like once a week, to be honest, or 2 times a week if I'm feeling a little spicy, but don't use this every day, because I mean, you can build it up to use it every day, but that's only when your skin is like really used to it. And my skin is sensitive, so I don't do that. I don't play like that, okay? So we're just gonna put this on, and it says the maximum time to wait is 10 minutes. So I usually do just wait 10 minutes. And it comes in a dropper, like so. So I just drop, 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 drop. Apparently that's unsanitary to actually put the drop on your face, but it's really my face. Sorry, like I only use it on my face, so I think I'll be okay. Then I just smooth it out over my skin in the areas that I want. I usually don't really put it on my nose. I just focus it on my cheeks because I get redness over there. My chin, because I do have scarring from my cystic acne. It's not as bad, but yeah, I definitely have scars. And then my forehead, just because my forehead doesn't always feel as smooth as the rest of my face, so I just smooth it over. And so yeah, I'm just gonna chill for 10 minutes, probably just be on my phone, and then I'll be back when it's time to wash it off. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes. I'm gonna rinse this off. It says rinse it off in lukewarm water, I believe. Let me check before I tell y'all the wrong information. Yes, lukewarm water. Mine usually airs more on the cooler side, just so it can like, you know, cool down, because it is a peeling solution, just to give you a nice cooling sensation. Okay, so I rinsed it off and I pat dry my face. It's not completely dry because I'm really just about to wet it again. I have this Heritage Store Rose Petals Rosewater, and I added glycerin into it. I have my glycerin. I put this glycerin in here. I added it in there. And that gives it like a humectant kind of effect, and it draws moisture into your skin. And like I said, my skin is dry, so I will need as much moisture as possible. So I shake it up and then spray. And I just let that dry for a little bit. You can fan it dry or just let it dry. So after that has dried down pretty much, my skin is a little damp still. As you can see, it's kind of like glistening. But I like it that way, so I can put my next product on, which is the Great Barrier Relief. And I believe this is by Krave. Yeah, Krave Beauty. This stuff, this is a saver right here. This really makes your skin so luscious, like, and you go to sleep in it and your skin just feels awake. It feels revived the next day. Like, I love this stuff. So I put 2 full pumps on my hand, and then I dab it with the other hand, put it on my face, and then I just rub it in. Don't forget your neck. And basically, I just kind of let that sink into my skin for a little bit before I put in my next product. So to me, it has sunk in enough. So I'm going to go in with my Pond's Dry Skin Cream. I like this cream because it is a very thick cream, but I don't like it because it's scented, and I didn't know that it was scented before I bought it, but I already have it, so I was like, I'll just use it till it's gone. So I'm just gonna apply it, focusing on my chin a lot because my chin is really what gets dry, to be honest, and my bottom part of my cheeks. So yep, we're gonna rub that in as well. And then I use Back to Eden Organics Skin Perfecting Serum, and this is just really a whole bunch of different oils. I think it has vitamin E oil, rosehip seed oil, rose hips, glycerin, jojoba oil, and lavender oil, so it's really good. It's very hydrating as well. This also has a drop. I really just do 1 drop because you can spread this around. And I just put it on my chin. Get that, put it on here. Just places I need extra moisture. And this just kind of seals in your moisturizers that you already put on your face. So from what I've seen and from what I've read, the last thing that you're supposed to do in your routine is to spot treat. So that's what I usually do. If you know something different, then do that, but that's what I do. So this is what my doctor prescribed me. It's Hydrating Cream, 0.1%. I honestly could probably go down in the dosage at this point because my acne is not as bad as it was when I first got prescribed, but that's what he continues to refill my prescription with. So maybe next time I see him, I can tell him to put it down, but that's what we're at right now. Right now, I don't really have that many outbreaks. I just have like this little thing on my chin, and then I have one on my cheek, but it's nothing really serious. So I'm just gonna take this much, and that actually might even be too much. And I'm gonna take that, dot it on, and just rub it in. I'm gonna put a little bit on my forehead too. And just rub it in. And yeah, that's basically it. I do just want to say, this is what works for me, Kaylee J. This is what works for me. So if it doesn't work for you, then just find products that work for you. I will say, I do, like I said, I have dry skin, so this is what helps my skin stay hydrated. If you don't have dry skin, this might not work for you because I do use a lot of heavy products. But yeah. and what works for me might not work for you. I'm also not an esthetician, I'm not a dermatologist, but this is what I have learned from all the things that I have read and things that I have seen. So yeah. Anyway, that is the end of my skincare routine. As you can see, I'm looking very moisturized, I'm looking very hydrated. Thumbnail. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.